Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Concept Class. Today, we'll explore how different types of AI models work and how machines learn to make decisions, just like humans learn from experience. We'll start with the two main types of AI models, then dive deeper into supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning, and finally explore deep learning, one of the most advanced AI techniques. Let's begin with the two major types of AI models. The first one is the rule-based approach. In this approach, the system follows a set of predefined rules. For example, if temperature 40 degrees Celsius, then turn on the fan. It's simple and works well for predictable situations, but it can't handle new or unseen situations easily. The second type is the learning-based approach. Here, the system doesn't rely only on rules. Instead, it learns patterns from data. For example, a spam filter learns which emails are spam by analyzing thousands of messages. So, rule-based AI depends on human-defined logic, while learning-based AI depends on data and experience. Learning-based AI can be divided into three categories. Supervised learning, where the model learns from labeled data. That means we already know the correct answers during training. Unsupervised learning, where the model learns from unlabeled data. It tries to find patterns or groups on its own. Reinforcement learning, where the model learns by trial and error. It gets rewards for correct actions and penalties for wrong ones, just like how we learn from our experiences. Now, let's talk about supervised learning. This is one of the most common types of machine learning. Here, the model is trained using labeled data. That means for every input, we already know the correct output. For example, if we show an AI system pictures of animals labeled as dog or cat, it learns to recognize these patterns. Supervised learning is divided into two subcategories: classification models and regression models. In classification models, the goal is to predict categories or labels. For example, whether an email is spam or not spam, or whether a fruit is apple or mango. In regression models, the goal is to predict numerical or continuous values, like predicting tomorrow's temperature or estimating house prices. So remember, classification equals categories, regression equal numbers. Next, we have unsupervised learning. Here, the model is given unlabeled data, meaning we don't tell it what's right or wrong. The AI tries to discover hidden structures or group similar data on its own. This approach is used when data is not labeled or categorized, and the AI must learn patterns by itself. There are two major subcategories: clustering and association. In clustering, the AI groups similar data points together. For example, a store can use clustering to group customers based on their buying habits. In association, the AI finds relationships between variables. For example, people who buy bread often buy butter too. This is used in online shopping recommendations. So, clustering groups data and association links relationships. Now, let's understand reinforcement learning. This type of AI learns through trial and error. It performs actions, observes results, and learns what works best. If the action is right, it gets a reward. If it's wrong, it gets a penalty. Over time, the AI learns to choose actions that maximize its rewards. This approach is used in game playing AIs like chess or Go, robotic control systems, and even in self driving cars. Let's move to the next level, deep learning. Deep learning is a specialized part of machine learning that uses multiple layers of artificial neurons, just like the neurons in our brain. It can process large amounts of complex data, like images, audio, and video, and learn very deep patterns. The two main subcategories are artificial neural networks, ANN, and convolutional neural networks, CNN. Artificial neural networks, or ANNs, are general-purpose networks used for predictions and classifications. For example, forecasting weather or predicting stock prices. Convolutional neural networks, or CNNs, are specially designed for image and video processing. They can identify faces, recognize objects, and even detect traffic signs in self-driving cars. So, ANNs learn from numbers and patterns, while CNNs learn from images and visuals. Let's summarize what we've learned today. There are two main types of AI models, rule-based and learning-based. Under learning-based AI, we have three learning types: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Supervised models include classification and regression. Unsupervised models include clustering and association. And in deep learning, we have ANNs and CNNs. Each approach helps AI systems learn, adapt, and solve problems in smarter and more efficient ways. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed our journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel for more videos.